Hey everyone. Well, I said I was getting a little bored with Amber, but she weighed in again, so I did as well. I've got a couple of screenshots. I don't know how to put them in the video on the software, but back on June the 3rd, I believe it was when I weighed in 325, and I'm going to try to pull the screenshots up for you. I'm on the Sharper Image bathroom scale. So I was at 325 on June the 3rd when she weighed in. I said I was going to weigh in again when she did, and here she is again weighing in, even though it's pre-recorded. I did, and I weighed in at 319. I'm not putting the points on there, so I'm just going to say 325 on June the 3rd, and June 16th, 319. So the things that I'm changing is this week I have been doing the 8 p.m. challenge, which is getting in bed by 8 p.m. and I think that's really helped a lot. I get up earlier and I actually try to eat something. I'm not, trying to go super health nut or anything. I'm just trying to eat something. And so when I wake up in the morning, I'll have like a biscuit or a muffin or, something. Even though muffins are not really healthy, I still try to eat something. For lunch, I have the Wendy's app, and if you buy something on the Wendy's app, you can get a free kids meal. So I will buy a 99-cent four-piece nuggets and the kids meal. And all that together is 670 calories. So not bad. And I mean, it fills me up. I mean, I'm not lethargic and like blah or anything, but it's food, it's substance that gets me through until dinner time. And, dinner time I come home and eat whatever's been cooked because I'm blessed to have people in the house that cook. So I eat whatever's cooked. It could be green beans, mashed potatoes, and a pork chop, good home cooking. My favorite of mine is like Becky is beans and cornbread. I do love beans and cornbread. So we'll eat that. And since I've been going to bed at 8 p.m., I haven't been snacking around because usually about 9 or 10 o'clock, I got kind of a little hungry and I want a bedtime snack. And that's usually when I drink some hot tea and eat a couple of biscuits or cookies. They're actually called biscuits and they taste like animal crackers. So that's what I have before I go to bed. So, like I said, I've been kind of getting bored with Amber, but let's see what she got here. Come on, girl. Give me what you got. You look good.
Hey guys, so
Hi.
I just wanted to say hello and
Hi.
kind of catch you guys up. So I do have a lot of videos like in the queue. I don't really know what to call it, but I have a lot of videos for you guys that I have pre-filmed or
And she's already said this, and I'm kind of thinking she's going to use pre-recorded as a cop-out. Like, how she did the Taco Bell mukbang, whatever she calls it. I think she calls it a mukbang. She had that going, and the Wendy's, and the eating the Turkish candy. So I think she's going to use pre-recorded as a cop-out for a while. And I'm kind of waiting until she slips up and says something about her mom, and it's coded pre-recorded. So I'm sorry. I don't want to disbelieve her, but she's known by the fruit she bears.
just vlogs that I've had on hand and stuff like that. So I am a little bit behind on videos, but it honestly works really well for me.
Not really.
I have been feeling a little bit anxious and on edge,
I can see why.
depressed, sad, worry. There is some stuff going on with Becky's family. They just got really bad news, and I really would like prayers for them, positive vibes, whatever you guys believe in, because they really need it right now. And
I think that's
it's
already
just
been let out. I think we know
it's
what
been
that
hard,
is.
and sometimes I just I
But
can't
it's not
come
up to me
on
to say.
here and fake a smile, and right now not so sure I can fake a smile, and I don't want to constantly be on here and be a Debbie Downer because I know a lot of people watch my videos to escape. So I actually haven't filmed in the last 2 days, and I was supposed to do daily weigh-ins for you guys, but I'm just gonna weigh in as much as possible without being, you know, super overwhelmed about it and things like that. So
And I'll weigh in when you weigh in.
Right here. And I should be wearing that, but I'm just wearing pants.
What did you get? Pants.
Hold on, babe. I'm doing my weigh-in.
Just
500.2. Oh, okay. 0.4. That's cool. So it was 500.4, which is funny because I stepped on the scale before I had the phone in my hand, and I was 499.8. So I was like, yay, I'm back in the 400s. And then I was like, oh, I have to record it. So my phone weighs 0.6 of a pound, I guess. That's cool.
No, it's not actually. It's I have weighed, and after I poop, and I mean when I poop a lot, I'm like, oh my gosh, that had to be 10 pounds of poop. And so I'll weigh, and then I'll weigh like 2 pounds more after like a big poop. Science!
And plus, I used to weigh naked, so I also was wearing clothes while weighing in, but it doesn't even
I weigh in right after a shower.
matter. It is what it is. I am back to losing weight. It is a little rough around the edges. You know, I have my mistakes, and that's just
Me too.
part of the process for me. And, you know, yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that small update, and I hope you all are doing okay and just staying, you know, healthy and safe, and just trying to keep up some type of positivity, because I know it's a hard time right now. It still is a hard time right now.
Yeah.
Even though things are slowly getting back to normal, but
Not
it's
really.
like just because states are opening up and stores are opening up and restaurants are opening up and things aren't as strict as it used to be, it doesn't mean the virus has stopped. And I think a lot of people aren't really processing that as much. I don't know. But I just hope everyone is doing okay. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm not really going to film today. So anyways,
Okay.
I love you guys. Hey guys, so it is the next day.
Hi. Okay, let's take a gander at what's going on top of the fridge. I'm not going to bash you for the Doritos because I got Doritos upstairs. I've had the same bag of Doritos I've been palling around with for about 2 months. So, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that stuff's delicious, but that stuff is candy. That is nothing more than candy. We got some Cheerios up there, which Cheerios are okay. Cheez-Its. If those are extra toasty Cheez-Its, I'll give you a pass. My dog just jumped up on the couch. Minute rice. That is usually white rice. And she's wanting up on the couch, but she's old and fat like me. That minute rice, that is pure starch. And I'm seeing some, looks like barbecue chips up there. So, I mean, take a second to see what's around you. If you don't want us to judge you, take some of that stuff off the fridge. Don't let us see that. And I can't tell what the other boxes are, so.
I wanted to show you what I got from Freshly, and I kind of wanted to show you how it's packaged, because it's pretty freaking awesome.
Yep.
And they deliver it the night before, so it's super fresh. And no, none of this is frozen. Okay. Let me show you. First of all, I want to say that all of this is recyclable. And
all right, Chick, I think you're short. I mean, I think you're shorter than I thought because you're having to stand on tiptoe to look down in that box.
And we do recycle because that's important. So it comes with this, which is recycled already. So it is earth friendly inside and out. It comes with a ton of ice blocks. one on top, and there's gonna be some in between each
Is that dry ice?
set of meals. So there's another one. There's also gonna be one on the bottom. So
I'm wondering if that's
comes
dry ice.
with a lot of ice blocks, so it stays nice and cold.
Amber,
So,
Amber, we're sliding. Amber,
and then each one has
Amber, we're sliding.
an expiration date, used by. Pretty cool. Okay,
We're sliding.
I got the pork carnitas,
We're sliding.
one of my faves.
We're going, yee.
Tomato
Amber!
glazed turkey meatloaf, one
Amber,
of my
help!
faves. I actually
Amber, we're sliding.
2 of the meatloafs. This one I've never had, the creamy chicken casserole. So I'm excited to try that.
We're sliding, Amber.
Sicilian style chicken parm, one of my faves.
That sounds
And you'll
good.
see that when it's one of my faves, I always get 2 because I also got another parm. Here's another ice block.
We're sliding.
You guys have a towel in front of you.
Yeah, but we're sliding.
You guys, my allergies are so bad.
Oh, we're not sliding
I feel
anymore.
like I have a really bad cold. So that's how I feel. I did get another pork carnita. How do I say that? Turkey mushroom meatballs. This comes with zoodles. So it's not
Zucchini
pasta,
noodles.
It's zucchini as the noodles. And I did get 2. I've actually never had this before, but
But you got 2.
it's turkey mushroom meatballs with pesto.
Oh, I
with
like pesto.
zoodles.
I love
That's everything
pesto.
I like. So I feel like I'll like it. This one I've never had before. It's the chicken spring pea risotto. So we'll see about that. And then last but not least, which is also one of my favorites, might be number 1. I got 2 of them, is the home style chicken with butternut mac. You guys.
I like
So
butternut.
And then
I like
this is
butternut
how it
squash.
looks at the bottom. Another ice pack. And then all this earth-friendly stuff here. So what I like to do is put the ice back in it.
If that's dry ice and she's not playing with it, that's a problem. Because we get ribs from Corky's Ribs during the 4th of July and Memorial Day. And we will play with that dry ice.
Let it melt. It doesn't leak or anything. And then we take it to recycling with all of these that I use. Like I said, we recycle everything. So now my next step, because it all has the dates on all of it and the use by. So
Look at the journal.
I put them in order of what I have to eat first.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually
Gotcha.
plan in my planner, which I've done this every time I've gotten Freshly. I plan when I'm going to eat each one. Y'all, I am like out of breath. My nose is so stuffy. And my throat kind of hurts. Okay. So I do have 12. So this lasts me 6 days, which I love because it's 2 a day. I ate 1 for lunch, 1 for dinner. I have my own snacks. I have my own breakfast, stuff like that. So I'm going to plan all that out.
And that's pretty awesome. Actually, I used to do Weight Watchers back in the long ago, but it kind of does leave it a little broad, and you can kind of cheat a little here and there, and then you get bored with trying to plan your points. And when I lost a bunch of weight, I actually lost a bunch with Slim Fast because I didn't have to think about it. I grab 2 cans walking out the door plus my bar and an apple and a yogurt, and that's what I would have while I was at work. I'd drink a can, 2 hours later, eat the bar, 2 hours later, drink another can, 2 hours later, eat the apple, and then 2 hours later, I'd be coming home, and then I'd be eating dinner and going to bed, and I didn't have to think about it. So I get how Freshly will help, and I have seen a lot of advertisements for it. I might try it once for like a week, see how I feel, see how I like it. I am a cheapskate as well. That's why I'm getting the kids meals at Wendy's for 99 cents. I get a kids meal. I buy a 99-cent pack of nuggets and get a kids meal for free. So my lunch is 99 cents. I can't beat that. And so I might try it one week and see how I like it.
And last night, you guys,
You
I
didn't
cleaned
unplug
this
the
fridge.
freezer, did you?
Took me a freaking hour. And I tried to make it super
Sorry, I just plugged my
organized.
Look at that. But I
It
see
was
alcohol.
disgusting. I usually keep my fresh.
All right, let's take a gander. We see orange juice, 2 kinds of orange juice, pure sugar. Better than bouillon. I love that stuff, but that's pure sodium. And is that another orange juice up there? I see alcohol. I see a lot of condiments there. See if we can get another good pause of that.
Actually up here, but I think I'm gonna leave
White
it in
Claw.
here.
Okay, we have some butter. I can't tell what those canned drinks are. I don't know if they're beer or more alcohol. It looks like an alcohol fridge. I see cottage cheese. Looks like some fruit and baggies. But I'm seeing butter there. I don't know if I don't know if Becky's like me and uses butter containers as leftover boxes. I will use Cool Whip containers as a salad bowl. I mean, I get it. But just taking a gander here, I see a lot of alcohol in there. I see orange juice. Well, actually, that's milk. Okay. So I see orange juice, which is pure sugar. I see milk, and not bad. I see carrot sticks. Carrot sticks, good. Good girl. Good girl. Cottage cheese, good girl. Don't know what the canned drinks are, but, you know, the butter, and alcohol and orange juice is not a good sign.
And I'm gonna hope that it fits down there. If it does, great. If it doesn't, so they actually fit perfectly right there. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Good job.
So there's still lots of room right there for everything else. So I'm actually gonna do like a little what I ate today. I'm aiming for 160 calories. That'd be bad. I'm aiming for 1,600 calories. First thing I'm gonna do,
That's not bad. That's good.
drink,
1,600.
first thing I'm gonna eat / drink, whatever. Premier Protein. That's 100.
I noticed I sway my chair back and forth too much.
So I feel like a lot of people are probably confused right now.
I noticed that when I'm editing, I'll see my chair going like a metronome.
I've had this one plenty of times.
I don't really like those.
I know I went from
they taste
Weight
grainy
Watchers to intuitive eating to whatever. It's all a mess in my head. It is all a mess in my head. My whole thing is, as long as I am trying, I don't care what I'm doing. If something's working for me, I don't care how many times I've tried it and failed at it. It is what it is. So today is my first day back on 1,600 calories.
But I could try to nail a nail in the wall using an egg. I'll keep trying, but it's not going to work.
We're going to see how it pans out. So, by the way, I did weigh myself today. I stayed the exact same, so I just didn't record it. You guys, look at these cute earrings I got from Torrid. I do have a few new dresses from Torrid. I think I'm gonna wait for another video to like try them on. This does have a protein taste, but the caramel one does not. Look at these. They're very
Those are cute.
spring.
I got some like that.
Them. Yeah, we're gonna do a little what I ate today moment. And oh yeah, you guys are probably confused about me doing Freshly again. I have been turning to a lot of takeout from restaurants. I have been turning to a lot of fast food because I've been telling myself I'm so overwhelmed with cooking and this and that.
How are you overwhelmed?
Because I have been very overwhelmed from it. That's just me. Everyone's different. And I like the fact that Freshly, you know, has the calories, you know, it has the protein. Sometimes it has the carbs. There is carb-free stuff. You know, it always has the veggies. And I notice that the meals keep me full. And they're cooked by quality chefs. The food is always quality. There have been a few things I didn't like. You know, not everyone is gonna like everything. And I can be a
True.
tad bit picky. I know it's hard to believe because the size I am, but I am a tad bit picky. But so far, the
I ain't
majority of
picky.
everything I've tried, I absolutely love. So I just figured to have my meals already ready to rumble is gonna help me a lot in like counting calories, so I don't
I
feel
get
so
you.
overwhelmed. And
But we cook a lot here in our house. We do takeout maybe once a week. Um, Probably every other week now since the pandemic's hit, because we would go out to eat and then like eat half of our food there and bring it home for the next day, because Saturday would be the day we would eat out, and then um, have them box it up, or I take my own Tupperware there, because it's like they give you a little box and expect you to put it all in there. I'm not gonna lie. When I go to Red Lobster, I will go to town on those biscuits, and I will be so full, like a little swollen tick, and by the time my food's here, and I'm like, I need a box. So I've ended up taking my own Tupperware there, and I get funny looks, but I'm just like, hey, your boxes are too tiny. But yeah, we've cut down on our takeout because of the pandemic. When I want to go out to eat, I don't want to bring the food home, because that's half of the experience, is going somewhere else and sitting in a nice big plush dining room with the music and the friendly faces and the wait staff, and they act like you're the royalty for coming in there. I go to some, pretty awesome places, and even the Red Lobster I go to, they act like I am royalty when I walk in there. They're like, "Hey, how you doing? Today's a great day." And City Cafe is another place here. They're like the old 50s diner type thing. And, one woman does have the beehive hair, and she's like, "Y'all come sit down. You just have yourself a little rest." It's just pure Southern hospitality, and it acts like a party atmosphere every time I'm down there. And I want that. I want that experience. I don't want to bring the food home. I'm eating the food at my house, and I don't have the fun people around me. So we've really cut down on takeout. Now, there's a few things that I like that I'll bring home, like Cracker Barrel meatloaf. Yeah, that's good. I'll eat that at home. But we make soup. We make a lot of soup, and make like probably 10 gallons of it at a time, and we'll eat some of it and freeze the rest of it, and a day that we don't know what we're going to cook, we'll pull soup out of the freezer, and it works. So that's just something to think about. Take one day and cook a lot of soup, and get some Ziploc twist and seal containers, and those screw top containers, and freeze it, and you and Becky can share that. Or just think about things like that.
a lot of people are saying that I have lost weight because I was sick. I have explained this several times. I was sick with tonsillitis one time. I was sick for about a week, but the worst of it was for 3 days. I had tons of ramen. I had
I like ramen.
milkshakes, ice cream from Dairy Queen. I actually gained 7 pounds
Ooh.
in 3 days from having tonsillitis. So the whole thing about Amberlynn's lost weight because she was sick is not true. It's just fun for people to not give me credit. And another thing that people are saying is because
Take a swig.
I gotta drink this before it gets warm. Another person, a lot of people are saying that another reason why I lost weight is because restaurants are closed. So
No, they're not
restaurants are
closed.
not closed.
Yeah, they're not closed.
Restaurants are still open for takeout. Restaurants are closed when it comes to sitting in the restaurant. I have done takeout so many times that I don't like even want to admit it, but I have done takeout. You guys, all fast food restaurants are open still.
Yeah.
You can still go get your fast food. So that has nothing to do with it. I actually eat takeout and fast food about the same amount as I did prior to social distancing
But
and
buffets are
everything closing.
closed.
So again, it's just another way for people not to give me credit. And I know I'm rambling, and I know this video is probably going to be long, but you know, it is what it is. I also see a lot of people saying, you know, you could be down more weight. 75 pounds is nothing. And you've been stuck at the 500-pound mark for far too long. And you guys are correct.
Yeah, it seems like you're plateauing.
Correct, the most correct I've ever seen. I have been stuck at this for so long. I've been balancing the same 4 pounds for 2 months now. I am not happy with it. And that's why I'm trying to switch it up, because I need to find what works for me.
And I get, honey, I paused you at the wrong time. And I get that there are people, they plateau, and, you know, people that I used to work with, they would go to the gym nonstop. And I knew this guy, he did nothing but eat boiled chicken breasts and green beans with no flavor or anything to it. He ate that for like 3 months solid. He dropped a lot of weight, and then he started plateauing. And he was working out too. And somebody told him, you gotta, you know, switch it up, shock your system. And so he ate a Snickers bar, and he gained like an ounce, and he freaked out and went back to his boiled chicken and boiled chicken and green beans. But he started losing the weight again. And so every time he would start to plateau, he would eat a Snickers bar and let his body gain a little weight, and then he would start losing again. And I think it worked for him. He looked Ethiopian, so don't try that. Don't do that. But he got skinny. I mean, it was kind of terrifying. I think he did develop an eating disorder, because somebody said something to him one day, and that's when he started the boiled chicken and green beans, and it just, you know, it slumped from there. But yeah, you got to kind of shake it up a little bit, because I know your body gets used to stuff, and exercise is a key factor. So bring out some more of those exercises. I want to dance with you again. That was fun.
And I feel like I got so bored with what I was doing before, and you know, my mind is back to wanting to overeat and binge. I do fight off binging a lot, but I still overeat, obviously.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Overeating and binging are two
really
different things.
I want to reach my goal for 69.8, because that is my next goal. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I said that in total, I want to be down 127.4 pounds by January 2021, 1st of 2021. And I still have about 50 pounds to go.
Not bad.
I have faith that I can do it. Like I said, I just want to focus on the 469.8. And then my next goal after that is 445, which will be 127.4 pounds lost. A lot of numbers. I hope I am saying them right, because you guys know I stumble on my words a lot. So those are goals and thoughts that I have in my mind that I really want to set out to do, because I notice making the smaller goals is helping a ton. And I love that. It's really helping. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. We're going to do a little what I ate today moment. 1,600 calories. 160 calories down. I'm going to try thinking of my calorie allotment as a bank account. I have $1,600 that I can spend today, and that's it. I've spent $160. That's a good way of trying to think of it. So I'm gonna try that out.
Roll with it.
I don't want to overspend my money, so let's do this. Hey guys, so I'm actually in the middle of doing my makeup, and
I got a top like that.
okay, so it's been a few days since I filmed in this video. I was just gonna start a new vlog, and I know I was doing a what I ate today, but I stopped because we actually ended up having to go to the hospital. So
is this the day?
It's just a lot is happening right now behind the scenes and things that I can't talk about.
Well, then why bring it up?
No, it's like not my permission to talk about.
Okay, so it's probably with Becky's family, which that's out.
Today, and I haven't filmed in a few days, so yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And Um, actually today, well, it's been for a while now. Well, I wouldn't say a while, but it's been for a little bit now that our state is now allowing gatherings. Like you can go to people's houses, but it can't be more than 10 people. It is a little scary and nerve wracking because, you know, just because places are opening doesn't mean the virus just automatically decided, you know what, let's not infect people.
I
Sorry.
get ya.
Well, it's affecting people too, but so
I mean, especially with the riots and stuff opening back up, and people are getting closer together, and those masks don't do a lot to help. I mean, when you're that close in proximity and people constantly pull up their mask and touch their face and everything like that, you're still spreading the virus. I mean, the mask probably takes 25% of the risk away, but you know, they're still in close proximity. They just opened a Dave and Buster's here where I live, and it didn't really get to officially open before everything closed down. And then they decided to open up this past weekend. Well, 4 employees ended up with the COVID-19 virus, and they had to close down again, sanitize everything, and they don't know when they're going to open back up. So, yeah, it's, even though things are opening back up, it's still out there, guys.
it is a little, you know, nerve wracking. It is a little scary, but um, everyone's just trying to make do and try to
I
add
getcha.
some normalcy to life without, you know, overdoing it, which, whatever, I get it. And we don't want the economy to be bad. But yeah, restaurants are like opening. That's a no go. No, I'm not going to go to retail stores. I'm still not going to go grocery shopping. I'm just going to do online pickup.
I do grocery shopping. I go in on a Thursday because people usually get paid on a Friday, and I'll go on a Thursday. I don't want to go first of the month because that's usually when people get their SSI checks, so I try to stray away from first of the month. But I will go in and go grocery shopping and pick up things like, I want to see my fresh fruits and I want to see the meats that I buy. And I don't really buy meats at the grocery store anymore. I go to a butcher and they're about the same price, and I think the meat tastes a lot better, and the lady that runs it is very sweet, and she, you know, limits the amount of people in the store and makes everybody wear a mask. So, um I think the only retail store I've been in was Big Lots, and that's where I was getting my coffee, and I was just, you know, in and out. I knew exactly what I wanted. And then Instacart started offering Big Lots, and I was like, yes, my lazy butt never has to leave the office again because there's a Big Lots right next to my office.
I'm not doing any of that. I just that's a little extreme. But it is Becky's sister and dad's birthday. Well, it was a little bit ago, but you know, you couldn't have gatherings or whatever. So we're actually gonna go do a bonfire, I think, or like a cookout type thing. And it's gonna be less than 10 people, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I hope so because I ain't trying to. Becky hasn't seen her dad in quite a bit because her dad still works, and he has a very busy life, plus the whole, you know, stay at home thing. So I'm pretty excited to like actually go do something, and
I'm not much of a fan of the
yeah, I'm
fountain
pretty excited
ponytail.
for it. So I just wanted to let you guys know, like, that's why this video took a really big turn. And I'm still leaving all of that in because I just feel like that's part of the vlog and it was part of my thinking process and stuff like that. So I'm actually trying to decide what eyeshadow to do,
I like the
like out of the green
colors.
ones. You guys, I want to recommend a few things. Profusion Cosmetics, okay? Their eyeshadows are amazing.
I like pretty colors.
Their eyeshadow brushes are amazing. I recommend. I actually
Recommend.
bought these from, it was either Walmart or Kroger a while ago. I have a few palettes of them. It is Pro Pigment, shades and brush. So I guess that makes sense. I have a few of their palettes actually. It is pro. It is amazing. So I'm trying to decide between these. I'm thinking this one
No,
because I'm trying to go
purple,
for
because you're
like
wearing, well, yeah, you
matching
got the
my
green.
earrings. Who knows?
I do the purple
I
to
have
match your
really been
shirt.
trying to switch up my makeup
I
routines,
like purple.
which I'm sure you've noticed. And what I've realized that I love doing is like just having some eyeshadow in the
That's
corner.
good. That's
In the
pretty.
corner.
That's
The
pretty.
outer corner, if you will. I've honestly been really liking that. It takes me a minute to perfect and get even and blah blah blah. But anyways, I do want to end this video and just apologize that this what I ate today type of thing is just, it didn't pan out right because things happen in real life. That's just like how it goes. And I do want to say I am the exact same weight. Well, actually, I think I'm the exact same weight. 500.4, whatever. I don't know if I've gained or whatever, but
Yeah, you're
from
the
the beginning of
same.
this video, like I said, it has been a few days, but today I was 500.4. So that just means I'm not losing. I'm maintaining, which is not what I want to be doing. So, oh boy, I've decided to try. Oh my god. I've decided to try Weight Watchers again. I know, I'm annoying. So
But you
it's
just
like
bought
whatever.
all that
But
freshly.
I'm still obviously gonna be doing Freshly because that's important to me. It
Okay.
definitely helps keep me on track. I am gonna be eating at Becky's sister's house, so we're gonna see how that goes. So with Weight Watchers, it'll be definitely be easier to do. And also another thing, I have not been feeling good lately. It's been a lot of stomach problems, and I don't really want to go into that because that's like hardcore TMI.
But we know
Like
what it's gonna
hardcore TMI.
be.
But I've been feeling really sick, and it's ever since I drink alcohol. I haven't been the same since. So I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm thinking maybe I need a probiotic. I honestly don't know because I am tired of feeling this way.
Yeah, I need a
It
doctor.
just feels like I have the stomach flu every single day, which I know I don't. So that's that. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling because this video I feel like is really long and boring. I
Eh.
just want to request, keep Becky's family in your thoughts, please, and prayers, just whatever, you believe in that sends out positive energy, because we all will appreciate it so much, including me. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, I guess, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, sorry.
No, hey guys. So, like I said, I'm getting pretty bored with Amber, and this was a boring vlog, but I mainly wanted to react to it because she did do a weigh-in, and I kind of listened to him while I'm at work, and that's how I was clued in that this was a weigh-in. So, I weighed in, she weighed in. I'm 325 on June the 3rd. I think she was 502, I believe. And June 16th, which was when she uploaded this, is when I weighed again. I was 319, and I don't know if our, days in between were the same or not. I mean, she could have been 2 days, whereas I was, over 12 days. So I can't math right now. It's 8 o'clock at night, and it's time for me to go to bed because 8 o'clock challenge. So, and I kind of confuse people with my weight, and you probably saw when I was standing up over there, I did full body when I was dancing with Amber, and people don't believe that I'm over 300 because I'm a tall girl. I have height to my advantage. When you're tall, you don't look as heavy as you actually are, and I'm very grateful for that. I love being a tall girl, and I love wearing my high heels and making myself look even taller. So my boyfriend's tall. He's Italian, and he's 6'4", and I'm 5'10", so we match. And it's even more fun when I'm wearing my heels. So, Just wanted to do a little updatey since she did her weigh-in, I did my weigh-in. We're not competing. I want to make that very clear. I do not want to compete with Amber. I want to do this alongside her, and that's why I say I am willing to try Freshly maybe a couple of weeks in the future. We'll see how that goes. And see how I like it for a week. I may just do the dinners because my lunches are pretty set. I'm a cheapskate. I go for cheap rather than healthy. That's why I'm getting a dollar meal every day at Wendy's. Because it's cheap and it's good and it's filling and it's 670 calories. You know, Happy Meals and kids meals are actually pretty high in calories for a kid. So they're about anywhere from 5 to 700 calories. So, you know, when you get your kids a Happy Meal, it's pretty high up there. So you might want to switch out. And Wendy's will offer apple slices and milk instead of Coca-Cola and French fries. So just consider that. So we'll see you later next time. Amber does a weigh-in. I want to do a weigh-in too. And we're going to do this together, girl. Hand in hand, arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder. We're with you. And I really want to see you succeed. I keep hoping. I want to see you succeed. You can do this, girl. Let's do this. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.